is a M101A2 or A3 trailer, a dump trailer. Comes up more often than you think. Steel Soldier, 715 zone, and especially in ads when these things are for sale. So, just real quick, 101 things. The M101, M101A1 were set to go behind the old M37 truck. They had the big 5-lug uh, power wagon lugs. The A2 had the 8-lug Chevy pattern to go behind the 1008s and the 1028s, 1 ton, 1 1/4 ton trucks. The A3 has the same pattern, but the hubs moved out for the Humvee. Anyway, those are Hummer H2 civilian vehicle tires on there. Okay. Is it a dump trailer? Let's use this one. You almost think it is. In fact, reading the manual, you can almost, like, yeah, they meant that. Pretty much you pull this bolt, pull that bolt, and in theory, the A-frame for the tongue will go down. That's the theory. However, when you look at it underneath, I didn't get low enough. Yeah, I did. Close. Let me get a little bit lower. You get on down this low and look at it. I need to go lower. There we go. You can see there's not really much holding this thing because you got the bolts up there. These bolts right here, you pull that out and some cartridge flaked off. And right here is your pivot. That's your pivot. Now, there's nothing else down there. There's one on each side. There is no other, there's no cross bracing. There's nothing else to make it so the thing has any structure to it. They were foldable trailers. They were meant to fold about 30 or 40 degrees. And that was for putting them on ships so they could fit more trailers together. You know, they're almost foldable and stackable, kind of, but not really. Okay, so you can see on the outside, there's that one bolt. And I gotta say this: when you if you pull these bolts here out, and I've changed the bed on this one. That's a better bed than I had on before. Uh, Getting these things lined back up with that bolt is a major pain. These things do not want to line back up. That's just one of them. Getting both of them started, it's tough to do. So it is not made to easily fold. When you get under here and look, can you see the, oops, go this way. See the brake line over there? That's not a flexible line. There's actually a junction there. And see how that bracket, it's aluminum where the bolt goes into. So that bracket that holds the front of the trailer together, a non-flexible brake line, brake hose, tubing, and an aluminum bracket. Not meant for dumping a full trailer. It is meant to be used to fold the trailer. Because when you fold it, you can kind of get the bed of the next, this goes down to the ground. This goes on down to the ground and it will stay there and the trailer will be tilted. And the next one can come in and kind of fit on top of it. That's what it's for. So a M101A2, I don't have an A1 or a M101, and the A3, which is pretty much the same train with different hubs, different axle. They are foldable, but not dump trailers. And let me set this thing back up. You can make these things If you have they're almost drive onable. Whoa, why is my thing pointing at the sky? Shouldn't be doing that. You can make it so that they will hold back. If I can capture this without hurting myself or anything else. Okay, tripod's all set. Let's see if I can do this without hurting myself. They'll go like that. If you can hold it here, put the tailgate down, you can drive a lawnmower or some other kind of vehicle up on top of there. But those things are heavy. Other than that, they're not dumpable. And like I just did, I have actually, well, on this one, I put the boat trailer, well, tractor supply. I bought this so I can pick it up because I use this one for camping. I got water jugs. A cooler fits really good right here, a 5-gallon jug, and got the bows on it. Put a cargo cover on there. Cot fits in pretty well. Makes a nice little tent. So I put that landing leg on there, adjustable. So with that one, I have had this trailer full. Well, these things are supposed to hold 3/4 tons, so 1,500 pounds of cargo. I've had over a ton in this one of gravel. And if I drop the trailer off, come back with a loader, pick that up, all the gravel goes out the end. So it's dumping is one piece, but not pull the pins and make it try to dump that way. It doesn't work. I think it would break. Other people have reported theirs is broken doing that. So do not buy one of these expecting to make it a dump trailer unless you do a lot of revision. So teachable moment for the day.